All right, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. The stream where we hang out with you awesome and amazing folks and have fun doing stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I am your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999. Welcome you guys into another fun-filled day where we just hang out and do stuff in the game and talk about it and discuss and interact, and that's what it's all about. Glad to see everybody here on a hump day. That's right, it's Wednesday. It's time to get through the rest of the week, and that's what we're gonna do. Not a lot going on in the game, so it'll be more just me chilling out with you guys and hanging out. It's kind of nice that we don't have conquests or GAC or any of that other stuff kind of making our heads explode. So that's good, pure. Be more of an interaction day. I had a lot of fun yesterday with everybody hanging out and stuff, and did a lot of mini Ross reviews, doing some of that yesterday. So glad to have everybody here joining us. And now, just to break down the mechanics of everything, just so you know how it works. This is an interactive stream. First thing I always say is please give your greeting. We like to say thank you for being here and shout you guys out. We do that every day on the lunch stream. Say thanks for being here. Very much appreciated. The other thing too, if you have questions you can pose to us, feel free. If you have a question, feel free to put that into the chat. Make sure you put the word question in front of your actual question statement. That's how I use Nightbot as a filtering tool. Don't be afraid. Like, we've had some issues here with chat recently where someone's trying to put in a question or something, it's not coming through. If you say, hey, I asked this, you don't see it, blah blah blah, just put it in again. It's no big deal. I don't mind that. It's more important to get your information across than anything. So do that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to support the Ranger J 1999. Is trying to get Star Killer. Fun. I'll put the PayPal and the link there. Feel free to donate. Toss a coin to your Ranger. I'm trying to build up. So far, I've raised $70. I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. Need a hell of a lot more, so if you'd like to donate for that, please feel free to do that, and I will try. If I can raise the funds, I will go for the event, and I will do like I always do, where I spend 14 hours streaming the goddamn thing trying to get the thing. So and you guys really seem to enjoy the hell out of that stuff, but I can't do it unless I get to a certain goal. So you guys know my deal. I roll a lot of Swevens when I pull packs. It's not good. It's bad. Okay, it's bad. It's real bad. Okay. So if you'd like to see that, feel free to toss a coin to your Ranger. Value plenty. Get your questions in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. So busy week for me. Yesterday I had a tremendously busy day on top of the long stream we did yesterday. I had a lot of stuff to do in the background. Just as a schedule, today is, of course, Wednesday. We'll have the lunch stream here, and then tonight we'll have the Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. We are celebrating 6 years very soon of SWGOH, which is unbelievable that I've been playing this game for 6 years. We also have the 50th anniversary of Star Wars LucasArts that we're celebrating as well. You can see that we've already got the double drops started as well, and then there's another login counter you can get from that as well. So some more goodies for everybody. So make sure you get those prizes into your prize pool. So we'll have those streams today. Of course, the VIPs know that we'll start early. Tomorrow, lunch stream, and then tomorrow I'm going to be going on Mort's stream. I'm going to do a lore stream with him and have fun hanging out with you guys and just covering lore. And I'm going to start doing that weekly with Mort. So got all these new characters coming in. He doesn't know anything about the lore. There's a lot of other people that don't know anything about the lore. They've asked me to do that, and I'm like, sure. I've done some videos in the past, but this will be in live, interactive kind of. He can ask questions, those kind of things. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. I don't have a time for that yet, but we will definitely get that squared away. So, events, nothing going on for event-wise. I mean, it's the Ewok event, but I already claimed my rewards for that. I am working on Vader, so we are going to do some of the same stuff that we do today. I'm going to do the part of the Vader event. I want to get the last part done here. So we'll go ahead and knock that out. We'll do some mod depression. Then I'll say hi to you guys. So there we go. And then Friday we'll have a normal lunch stream. Saturday will be the Jedi Academy, and of course we'll have the Jedi Academy, and then we'll have what are you gonna do? D&D on Saturday night. Sorry, a little tired. And then next week, past Wednesday, Thursday through Sunday, other than GAC, which I will still get my GAC in. That's the only streams I'm going to be doing Wednesday through Sunday. I'm not after the lunch stream on Wednesday and the Wednesday night stream because it's Thanksgiving. I'm going to be busy doing a lot of other stuff. I'm not going to have time for streams other than maybe just to knock out my GAC. That's it. So unless something else drastically else changes, I'm going to be a little busy those days, doing stuff. So, you got Thanksgiving. Then after that, I can do a lot of stuff with my family on that weekend and knock out things. So, not a lot of streams coming on. There's no Jedi Academy. There's no D&D that weekend. There's nothing that. I may get GAC in, obviously, because it's the way it's got to go. But other than that, no. All right, so let's do this Vader event. I'll do a little bit of mod depression, and then we get to your questions and start interacting. So, do it must be done, Lord Vader. Show no mercy. Alright, I'll go in there. As we work our way for Lord Vader. Rise. Get him, Vader. You sexy beast. Who deserves... yeah, let's put on you. Let's just throw those grenades. Not doing a lot. But, call Lord Vader. Kill him. Good, Anakin. Good. Do it. Well, you're about to... we gotta get that heal out of there. Heal. Get him. Get him. Kill this G-Day. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of them because we hate them. We hate them, precious. Kill them. Good. It's a shame we couldn't kill younglings. Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? There's too many. All right, I can see the questions are coming in. All right, let's go kill Shock T. Oh, why did I do that? I just meant to hit him big. Oh, well, we can do it now. He's going to counter. You've done well, Lord Vader. And now we can have peace. All right, we're halfway there, folks. Now I've got the big 3 knocked out. That's what the big things was, is to get that done. And actually unlocks this, but I can't do it until I actually get him unlocked and then geared. So we got those battles done. We just have to get these done. These are 30 a pop. I think I have, 4 more of those? If I'm not mistaken, because those are 25. Yeah, 25, 210, so it's 25, 50. Yeah, so I have to do 4 more of those and then a bunch of these little 10 ones. So, yeah, so I have to get more energy, so, yeah. All right. We knocked her out. We got her done there, but we did pretty good. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Let's start getting to your questions. Let's start interacting with the folks. Oh, well, I got to do mod depression. Okay, hold up. Before we go, let's go do mod depression. I do have a mod. We need to roll it. Let's see what happens. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's go here. Let's go roll this mod. I have a speed mod. There's no defense showing, but that doesn't mean that this is necessarily going to turn out well, because we know mod depression, this is where I try to roll mods, and it usually goes horribly, horribly wrong. So, let's do it. Here we go. Big money. I mean, it's double digit. I'm going to take that. It's got protection. It's going to hit a protection percentage. That's not bad. I'll take that one. It still has a chance to do something. I'm with it. I feel it. I feel good. I like it. I like it a lot. It works for me. Let's look at a slice that mod. Okay. All right. Dalton Miles is our first contestant. Come on down. He says, hello there. Hello there. Glad to have you here, Dalton, as always. Jaeger Bombs joining us over on the far side of the world. He says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jaeger Bomb. Tumblr Dry says, good evening, skewers. Good evening to the man with the best fro in the business. Foreigner's joining us. Says, hello there, Ranger and skewers. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you, Foreigner. Ray Rock says, good rainy hump day, morning, evening, skewers. Yeah, in some parts of the world it is pretty... It's poopalicious. The weather is not nice. Let's see here. Let's bring my mic down a little bit so I can do this. Shadowville says, hey. Hey, it's Shadowville, our H-Town brother from another mother deep in the heart of Texas. Kwai John Jin is joining us. Says, happy hump day to everyone. Glad to have you here. Josh Elf, what's going on, buddy? Says, hello there, Ranger. Hello there. Glad to have you here. Mock was joining us. It's Hump Day. Hell yeah, it is Hump Day indeed. Thank you, Mock. Mr. Bone, how do you feel, Mr. Bone? Says, good afternoon, skewers. Good afternoon to you, my fine fellow friend. Slart Bart Fast says, good evening, skewers. How does a mini roster review work? Well, on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays and stuff. What it does, I just ask you to put your ally code in and tell me to look at something. I go look at it. You know, something you're working on, or you have a question about your account. I go in, look at it. If you feel like tossing the coin to your ranger, you can. You can go donate some money to the Ranger J, not Hookers and Blow Foundation, but to He Needs to Get Starkiller Foundation, and that's through the PayPal link that I put in there. You don't have to. I look at it tons. Nobody ever donates. It's fine. But if you just, toss a little coin to your ranger, that's fine. But it's not required. I will look at your stuff. And I usually do that on Tuesdays. We just do mini roster reviews and get a chance to help you guys with your rosters and things of that nature. Keegan says, what's up, Ranger? What's going on, K-Man? Quiet John says, question, how far is Prepared going to push? Dash's kit seems if he can outrun Echo, he can stall bad batches. That Prepared still is 60 banners against Ewoks. I think the Prepared team is going to be really good. Just looking at it on paper. I mean, if you think about it, if you're running, just throw this out there. Think about this for a second. If you run Dash, right, with Young Han, Young Lando, Vandor, and L3. One, you got to get past L3. She's a nightmare. The other thing, too, is until you kill Vandor and you have to get past L3, they're going to have Prepared and they're constantly going to be reviving. So you have to kill Vandor. Chewie now. I think that's the team that you want to run with. That's going to be a bitch. And they start hitting hard. With Prepared, Han and Lando, especially Han, will start one-shotting you. Dash does some crazy stuff, too. So I really like what CG is doing with these. It looks like what they seem to be doing with these characters is that so far we see from Dash that it looks like, and I think Crumb mentioned this on there, is that what they'd like to do is to make some of these other teams more viable. Not only just with some of the characters that they're doing with Omicrons, but also these characters that are coming in to make other teams, certain types of teams, viable. And I like it because they're trying to make a lot of the stuff that we work on seem valid, or something that we haven't worked on be like something fun to do. A lot of people like myself, we did some stuff with Prepared, but we never really took it to the next level, right? Be kind of nice, so yeah. Dalton Moss's question, my guild was on a 2-win streak in TW. We got matched up with a guild with a 64 million more GP. How is that competitive or fair for us to have a chance to compete? We were a 354 million opponent versus 418 mil. No, it's not competitive, Dalton. It happens. I'm sorry that it happened. I'm throwing stuff at CG, and so is other testers and content creators, and of course they're reading the forums and seeing everything you guys are posting. They're looking at it. I don't have an answer for you with the matchmaking or how that's going to play out. We'll have to wait and see. I know that they're looking at it hard and looking at ways to fine tune it and things of that nature. So for right now, it sucks that you have to go through that. But we'll see if we can get it. Matchmaking is never going to be perfect, but I think these huge discrepancies, like you just mentioned, Dalton, they can't happen. It sucks, right? So, but I know for a fact that it's been brought to their attention and they're looking at it. So we'll wait and see. Doc Roush's question: think the Rose Omicron's worth the cost? Doesn't seem overwhelming to me. I don't know if it's worth it. It just makes her a better character, right? What is it for GAC? I don't remember if it's GAC or where it's supposed to be at. It just makes her better. I don't know if it's one of the Omicrons. As we start getting more Omicrons, some will be better than others. Obviously, we'll just have to make that assessment, Doc. But if you have her, you want to use her on another team. I mean, it's still solid. I think it's solid. But I think there'll be some other ones that are better. but we have to wait till we get all the Omicron abilities as they start coming in to figure out like which ones we do. I'm just hoarding Omicrons right now. And then I'll make my decision based off once I get some more information, kind of look at it, think about it, let it digest a little bit in the palate. I'm not in any rush to put them on. I don't even know how many I have. Christ in heaven. How many do I have? That's pretty close to 20 yesterday. How many do I have? I have 19. Okay. So I got 19. It's cool. So yeah, all good in the hood. Tombo says, oh, and then it says, I will check out the forums while we wait for Ranger to get his coffee. Oh, well, I got my coffee. Just had it. Drinking some, drink my coffee. That's what I do. Yeah, they did announce the Lucasfilm anniversary stuff. So, yeah, there's some good stuff there. So, there you go. Which other Omicron abilities are out? Well, we know the ones on Dad Bod Boba Fett, and then we know that the other character they're doing first, I think, is Phasma. So yeah, Doc Rush is Phasma, and it's amazing. Phasma, yes, it is. Mr. Brown says, I so wanted to be Shock, and 4 Mega is laughing my ass off, and now it's not gonna be Shock. I think Shock T's just doing fine the way she is at the moment. Oh my god. Doc says it's in the character section, and knowing that they do that. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I mean, I kind of know why they do it, because I mean, it's the character section. That's where you're going to put it. But I think they should put it under their dev post. They do insights there, but they don't do the actual. But you can get to the kit reveal there. So, says on forums, Galaxy of Heroes can't see it. Meh. All right. Well, there you go. Hawthorne, what's going on, buddy? Says having a fun TW versus thing. They only have us by 90 million GP. Oh wow. These matchups, man. Doc Ravishes forums / to arena, then character strategy, kit touch up, Rose and Phasma. There you go. Let's see. Doc's got the path for you there, Home Slice. Dark Helmet, Lord Helmet. Yes, that. Says question: is it 20 Omicrons for a skill? Yes, it's 20 Omicrons for a skill, just like Zetas. Widow 73 my home slice says, happy hump day with tacos and rain or snow. Make some shaved ice at least if you have snow. Yeah, just don't eat the yellow snow. We know that that's not good. Let's not do that. If someone says it's lemon flavored, they're lying. Don't eat the yellow snow. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons are flying in and transforming, taking a break from the world domination to give us hearts and ways. Hey, that's nice of them. Tom Blow says, thanks, Doc Ravage. Found it on SWGOH Instagram as opposed to. There you go. Lee Boca, my man who started, kicked off the Ranger J 1999 Needs Goddamn Star Killer Foundation with $20. I will never forget that, Lee. Hey, Lee, we're up to $70. We're getting there, buddy. I only need $1,130 more, and then we'll be ready to get... Star Killer. So if I can pull it off, buddy, I'm going for it. JTB Jedi Training Bogus in the hizzy says dilly JTB. Kwai John says Phasma looks interesting for the leftover first order inside TW. Absolutely, I agree. Chumble says it says, damn girl, ooh, you got a fat ass. Says Phasma does sound good. She does. Chirpa and Rose Taco also. That's true. So, yeah, those are all the Omicrons and stuff that are coming in. So keep your questions coming in, keep your comments coming in. We're just having a discussion. There's nothing going on in the game, which is nice. It's nice to have a little bit of break. I need to see where... I haven't looked at my arena yet. I never do until we get on the lunch stream. Like, it doesn't really matter. I have to make my climb anyway. How far did I drop? Dropping more and more, but I don't care. I make my climb anyway and get my crystals. I forgot to take number 2 yesterday. So I'm number 9 and number 16. Okay. Grand Arena's not active, so... But we were going along nicely. We got Lord Vader started, and we'll get him done soon enough. Get him up and running. I got to do the tanks, their gear. I will be farming Fennec just because, and Omega I farm every day just because. Why not? It's the only farm I have. So we continue on with the farms. You see Boba Fett's Scion of Django is there, so Sith Eternal. Eventually I'll work on them, but, that's a ways off, and I'm not in any rush with Fennec because, well, Scion. Boba Fett. I will get there eventually, so we'll continue with Lord Vader. That farm was just Christ in heaven. That thing was a bitch. That is an ugly farm, folks. I'm just telling you. Between Bad Batch and everything else and the level of relics, that tapped me out, man. Horribly tapped me out. So I salute to everybody that has them or is going to go for them. I know that pain. We thought Kenobi was kind of crazy, but man, Vader takes the cake. That was unbelievable. Ghost Strike says, "Hey everyone, hey Ghost, what's going on? What's going on, my fellow midichlorian? Josh is running stick Ray with Rose and Green Arena against a team you can crit. Your crit could lead to a big turn meter train. Absolutely." Tumble says, "Twitter's chirpas make Ewoks useful." Sure, I guess I haven't seen it yet. Josh Elf says, "With Omicrons, yes, that's correct." Shadowfell says, "Question: Is it worth gearing more and more tunes to Relic 5 for keeping maxing top 80 to Relic 8 to Relic 8? It depends on the character. On that one, Shadowfell. Certain characters you want to take to Relic 8. But I think for the most part, your assessment of tunes to Relic 5 is fine. Because once you start going to Relic 6, 7, and 8, those pieces are such a bitch to get, and you run out of them quickly, and the salvage is so brutal. Just take them to 5. 5 works fine. I have most of my characters are Relic 5. Cawthor says, "In the bonus of farming Lord Vader is that he isn't even that great." I think he's pretty damn good, actually. I mean, he's. I mean, I think he's good. I even used his ass in Speed JAC, and I fought his ass in Speed JAC. That team is a nightmare to deal with. It can be beaten. I mean, everything can be beaten, guys. I mean, let's be real. Any of the GLs can be beaten. So, yeah. But I think he's pretty solid. I still give the edge to Kenobi, but I think Lord Vader's number 2. I mean, Kenobi just for meta characters, right? I think Kenobi because you can do more stuff in different zones with him, but Lord Vader is still, and GAC and stuff like that. I mean, go watch some of the people that have had to fight Vaders. They're Arnold's last video was like, "I hate Lord Vader," and I don't blame him, man. That is a shitty fight. He's a pain in the ass. Then that one we tried it with our Kenobi. I mean, Vader in 3 was gross, man. We fought one. It was pretty rough. Ranger, are you going to buy Omicron packs in store? No, I am not going to buy Omicron packs in store because I farmed the hell out of Cantina. I know the drop rate's abysmal, but I picked up a ton of them doing that. I know seems like it's like in the teens percentage that the drop rate is, but I mean, most of the Omicrons I've gotten just from farming, every day for Cantina, I've gotten drops. So there's really no point to me to buy Omicrons in the store. I don't need them. I'm no rush. I'll get them, and between Conquest and doing my Cantina, I don't really need to buy the packs. It's not something that's a priority. You've only got one so far. I've picked up quite a few. Now I've been doing the 300 refreshes on those docks, so it's increased my chances. But the drop rate's still pretty garbagey. But it's always like that. It was like that with Zetas. It was like that with Omegas. It's a really low drop rate, and then all of a sudden, bam, they start increasing it over time. So there was a time where Omegas were really difficult, even more than the Zetas to get, and then Zetas were like that for a bit, and then you'll start building up. I mean, I got more Zetas and Omegas than I know what to do with them. So yeah, I understand Doc Ravage. It is pretty frustrating. Yeah, makes sense. I got you, Doc Ravage. Dark Helm says, "Question: I will have the Bad Batch farm to 7 stars by the end of the month. I have enough gear hoarded to take 3 to Relic. Should I wait on using the gear for Star Killer or new characters? Yes, no? That's up to you, Lord Vader. So I think the new characters coming in are going to be really, really good. If you want to go for Lord Vader, then go for Star Killer. Definitely save your gear and go for Star Killer. If you're going to go for those characters and unlock them and go for them, absolutely go do that. If not, then go stick it on Bad Batch, finish Lord Vader, then you can go start farming. I don't know how much you want to spend or what you're going to spend, or if you're free to play, pay to play, maybe in between. I don't know. But yeah, it's up to you. Dalton says, "I've got none." You'll get some, Dalton. Don't worry. Nathaniel Morgan, what's going on, buddy? He says, "I still remember the Omega Crunch. I have PTSD. Yeah, that gave us a lot. Now I have like over 1,000. I don't know how many I have. It's stupid." Josh says, "I just got my 6 Ray ultimate ability material. I've been having issues with Kylo's henchman deleting a character. That's shouldn't be happening. Well, no, it can happen. It's been a while since I did the Ray event. I know it's all about JTR constantly. You use Holo to. So the team I remember going in with was Finn, Poe, Ray, Holdo, and JTR. And what I did is I kept using Finn's ability for JTR because you're gonna burn down the other guys with the sabers, right? And then once you get to the final push with Kylo, you need Rey constantly taking turns. You don't use her swipe ability. You just constantly want her to do the debuff. And it's been a long while since I've done the event, so but that's kind of the way I remember it. But it's been a long time since I did that. Doc says, I'm not a fan of having any resources gated behind a ridiculous amount of random chance. I'm not either, but it's what they do. And so, I mean, it's like, okay, it is what it is. They're not going to change it. So I agree with you, Doc. I don't like it either. I'd like it to be a little bit more free flowing. I mean, you get them in Conquest, you get them in some, I think you get them at, Cantina. I can't, if there's another spot, I don't remember, but they're always doing that, man. So it's not what I want either, but it's kind of like, okay, that's what you're going to do, man. That's what you're going to do. Hashtag says question, is it 80 Omicrons and 10 Zetas to upgrade abilities? No. It's 20 Omicrons. 20 Omicrons. I don't know where you're getting 80 from. Each Omicron ability is 20 Omicrons. As far as I understand it. So, I could be wrong on that, but it's certainly not 80 Omicrons. Elmo the Red. Elmo! Says, has anyone had a custom Jedi outfit made? Looking for Christmas gift ideas. If so, who did you get them through? I mean, there are, just do searches for that on Google there, Elmo. I mean, I've got the Darth Revan one. It's not a custom one, but I could get a custom one, but they're really pricey to get. So there are people out there that you can get custom Jedi outfits made. They're out there. I can't remember some of the sites I saw before because I was looking at getting a Darth Revan one and then I saw the price. I was like, no. Well, I agree, Doc Ravage. It's random, so it is what it is. I think it's not the way I would do it either. So yeah, Zetas were pretty poopy when they first came out. Nathaniel Morgan. Josh says they have typically been deleting before my first turn the last 4 attempts before today. Today I changed the lineup and used Holdo, JTR, Bagpo, and BB-8, and it seemed to work all right. Yeah, there are videos out there. We've even done videos on it where had a certain, went in with a certain lineup and had as the strategy was, it's just constantly, get Ray down, saber swarm, saber throw one, saber throw the other one, and then you constantly are using Finn to get turns to JTR because you're trying to get that debuff and then start using your saber storms and you're ready to build up and stuff. So they're pretty good. I mean, you can go and do your research on this, Elmo. It's been a while since I did it, but they're really good, but they're just really pricey. So just just do your research. They're out there. I mean, people. You think of all the cosplayers and stuff like that, the 501st Legion, things of that nature that do customized Star Wars outfits and stuff. They're out there, man. So yeah, absolutely. You can get really good, authentic, cool looking stuff, but it's pricey. It's going to cost you a nickel and a penny. I'll tell you that much. All right, keep your comments coming in. Keep your questions coming in. If you'd like to support the Ranger J1999, wants Star Killer, feel free to drop a coin to your Ranger. Oh, Valley of Plenty, because I will go for Star Killer. God damn it, I will do it. All right, let's see here. Boobity boo, boobity boo, boo, boo. All right, we're looking. Look at the store. I don't think that we got to refresh. Now look at the store. Let me look here. We couldn't do some more mod depression. No, not that. Oh, it's tenacity on that though. Health, offense. I'm actually gonna get that one. That's a nice arrow. That's tenacity with health. Oh boy, that's a nice arrow. That's not too shabby, folks. All right, let's see if we can do something with it. I'm going to keep this no matter what because that's pretty dope. I'm feeling that one. I mean, I don't have high hopes that it'll hit a bunch of speed, but it's got tenacity. I like this. Let's see. All right, got double digits and the tenacity hit really well. Boy, that's a nice arrow right there. I can do something with that. Oh, that's creamy. I'm going to keep that one. That is nice. Gas prices are too high. Nathaniel Morgan, you ain't joking. Everything's too high, man. It's ridiculous, the cost of stuff. It'll eventually come down, but right now it just feels like, Jesus Christ. It's brutal. It is brutal, man. Trust me, I know. Ugh, hate it. Hate it. Definitely hoarding gear because I got to get Vader once we unlock him to, Relic 8. And I do have the pieces to Relic 8. It's just a matter of getting the other pieces in. But with all the events and stuff, should be able to take him up pretty significantly to Relic 8. I don't know if I'll have anything left over for Shore Trooper and Royal Guard, but that goes without saying there, eh? We will do our best. The salvage. I mean, after doing 4 GLs and the other characters and then Executor, and now we're doing Lord Vader, I'm tapped. I am completely tapped. It's brutal. So, yee. We should get our rewards for TW. I'm pretty sure we're going to win. I think we had a cruddy matchup where we were way ahead of our people that we were facing. Oh, another hour and 26 minutes. So it's going to be a little bit before we get our rewards. Would that be a good one for Malik, or is 30 speed more important? No, I mean, it depends on how you want to do Malik there, Lee. So I like that for Ness. I like that for Malik. Speed, I run a very tenacious, fast Malik. I've had the mods to do that where I had really good tenacity, but really high speed, so he gets off and gets loose. It's 2 ways of doing it. You just go full tenacity with Malik. You can use him on like that. I love the arrow on him. Or Ness. That's a really good one to put on her. You can put that on Chewie. In fact, let me go look at Chewie. What do we have on Chewie? That might be a good one for Chewie, because I'm always looking for more tenacity on Chewie. Oh, yeah, we got a health set on him. Do I have a cross that's got tenacity? Offense, no. Because that's a tenacity mod. Yeah, we don't have a tenacity mod there. So I'll save that one, but that would be really good for this arrow. It's got good tenacity, but if we can get tenacity, we'll lose some speed on it, but shit, I'll take that. Are you kidding me? I don't think, yeah. We would lose 35% tenacity, so I have to get a tenacity mod here, and I don't think we have one. Yeah. So, but yeah, that'd be ideal. I'll keep that in my back pocket, and then we'll put that on Chewie, because if we can get the tenacity one, which is super hard, I'm not worried about the speed on Chewie, just tenacity, because that would be dope, man. That'd push him really higher than I want him right now. Doc says we had a massive flood up here, shutting down the major pipeline to the coast. Could be another spike here soon. Oh, no. Well, I hope everyone's safe. Be safe, buddy. Goddamn, that sucks. I haven't been watching as much news as I should, because I've been so busy in the background doing stuff. Jay in the Argonaut says, long day of work. Yes, Jay, but it's a hump day. Just think you'll be soon. Next week, and you got the thing. So many good things coming up, Jay. Just hang in there, buddy. Lisa's, yeah, Chewie would be my second. Yeah, I like that one on Chewie. We just got to get a tenacity, the old tenacity cross, which I'll look for. Both of our major east-west highways got washed out. Christ in heaven, Doc. Yeah, just be careful, man. I've been through some floods seasons and some major floods in my lifetime, and hurricanes, and it sucks. It sucks butt. So just be safe. Just be safe out there, buddy. Do what must be done. Let's keep Doc Ravage safe. All right. There's really, as I said, this is just me chilling out with you guys today, and just hanging out, and that's it. So, Doc says I'm fine. I'm a province over, but it's going to be rough for the already difficult warehousing situation. Sure, I understand. Just be safe anyway. Thoughts and prayers to everybody out there. Josh says, I'm doing an 11-day road trip starting the day after Thanksgiving. Ooh, nice. Is that for work, or is that for just for leisure there, Josh? That sounds like, if it's leisure, that sounds cool. If it's for work, well, at least you get to see some stuff. It's always nice, 11-day road trip. Works makes it a little bit not as fun because, of course, you're working. All right. Just make sure I didn't get anything. I am getting slicing materials for Cam. That's the next big one I'm working on, is Cam. Where are you, Kimi? There you are. So I'm working on, I got his square done just to get him more offense. So the next will be the cross, and then I'll get the rest done. Just to get his offense where it needs to be, because he is Relic 7, for God's sakes. I need him to hit like he's Relic 7. Don't worry, Cam has been doing just good old work for us. Oh, God. Workout killed me this morning. Oh, crack, crack, crack. Josh says I had a lot of PTO days to use up. I'm heading to Cleveland, Chicago, Columbus in that order. I'll be celebrating my birthday in Chicago as well. All right. Go see Dicka. Eat some pork chops, kielbasa. That sounds cool. I am jelly. I've done those before, though. I've done many of those kind of road trips. They're a lot of fun. I enjoyed them. So good on you, brother. Have fun. Jelly. All right. Keep your questions coming in. I said, we'll keep this one to the point and stuff, and get through the stream here and have fun with you guys. Oh, cool. You get to see your nieces. Well, that's cool. That is good. Have Merry frickin' Christmas and do what I say. 'Cause if you don't, we'll break your legs and we will make you pay. Yes, I am starting to get into the holidays. Thanksgiving and Christmas time. This is my favorite time of the year. So for me, Thanksgiving's big. I've got a lot of work to do. I think I'll be next week, Wednesday I'll be like super busy because I'm going to be slicing and dicing and cutting onions and celery and all this stuff and getting everything ready. I do all the prep work, so I'll be doing a lot of cutting for Wednesday. And then Thursday's Thanksgiving. We eat, I watch football, we chill, we have fun. My neighbors wanted to invite me and my mom over that day because my neighbors are Dallas Cowboys fans too, and so we like to watch the Cowboys games when we can, when they're available. They're always busy, so really nice people. And then Friday and Saturday is Christmas decorations day. I bust my ass that day. I haul all the Christmas decorations out, and then we just put everything together. It's fun. We put Christmas music on, drink some alcohol, and just put Christmas decorations up. And it's going to be a lot of Christmas decorations going up this year. And so it's a lot of fun. It's just, we listen to Christmas music and Buddy barks at everything. And we get into the festive season. And I put my little toy train set together and we make it look really cool. And have fun. And then we'll do that Friday and Saturday, getting all that squared away. And then Sunday's my day of rest, where I'm like, I don't do a damn thing. I'll just veg. Because after that, for 2 days, it's a lot of heavy boxes and stuff that I have to lift. So, Ray Rock says, nice. Windy City is beautiful with all the Christmas lights. Yes, it is. On Michigan Avenue. Well, Josh is dressed, he says, I hope it's not too frigid. Just dress warmly. Layers. Always layers. Shy Bears in Chicago. The Bears. Da Bears. Well, hopefully it's not too cold. So, have a Merry frickin' Christmas. Ranger, you sound like me. That is exactly what we do for Thanksgiving, Christmas decor. Yeah, absolutely. And I love it. I love just being with family and just, many, many, many years I missed with doing that kind of stuff because I was in the military and I just, I'd be deployed somewhere, just couldn't do it. So I think in all my time in the military, I think I made 1-2 Thanksgivings, I want to say. Maybe. So, Quiet John says, worse when you got to move all the other holiday boxes out of the way. That's true. Nathaniel Warren says, how did Lions get on the Thanksgiving game list? Nobody wants to see that trash. It's just it's just a holiday tradition so the Thursday night game is just random, but for as long as I've been alive, it's just something that started with the Cowboys and the Lions. It's just a tradition, regardless of how good or bad those teams are. It's just a tradition. So, that goes way the hell back there, Nathaniel Morgan. So, and the Lions have always not been cruddy. They've actually had some really, really good teams. The late 80s, once they got Barry Sanders, and through the 90s, they had some really good teams that were really good. And they've had teams here and there that have been good, but yeah. I feel bad for Lions fans because they're such loyal fans. They're kind of like the Chicago Cubs until they won the World Series. I mean, the Lions have never won a Super Bowl or even been to a Super Bowl. That's a team that I would root for if they did. No, they probably wouldn't. Quite, John. Yeah, the Lions typically play well. I mean, I watched the game last week. I had it on the background while I was doing all that work I was doing and stuff that I was doing. And I was happy for them. I mean, they played. The thing about the Lions, even though they're what 0-8-1 or 0-7-1, I mean, they play their butts off. I mean, they're not very good, but they're scrappy. I mean, they gave Pittsburgh everything that Pittsburgh could handle last week. Southern LA Saints fan here. Yeah, Saints are. It's sad about the quarterback, but they're a good team. It's a shame, but yeah. Hey, we'll see what happens. All right, get your questions in. Get your topics in. Hanging out for a little bit while longer on the lunch stream. As I said, there's nothing really going on in the game. I'm just kind of chilling like a villain. Doing a lot of stuff in the background with testing and there's some cool stuff coming out for us at RSG. You just have to stay tuned. You'll love it. So hope you guys love it. So Lions and Cowboys started playing on the Thanksgiving Day since the 30s when some workers had to work on Sundays. So those two franchises started playing on Thanksgiving so those people can watch football. Oh, there you go. See, I didn't know the specific history of it. I know they've been playing for a damn New York minute. But I mean, Thursday is like I get up early because I get up early anyway, get some coffee, put on the Macy's Day Parade, and then I'm doing other prep. So I'll just sit there with the Macy's Day Parade on the background, cutting veggies and onions and celeries and all that other stuff and getting stuff ready, and we'll be in the kitchen just kind of chilling, getting everything going. And yeah, I didn't know what that far back Ray Rock's a good history lesson. Oh yeah, we should get the GAC Center done tomorrow night too. So we'll get that done. I got to get those reports done. I'll probably do that today, put all my stuff together and have it ready to go. Because tomorrow I want to really be prepped for the lore video with Mort if we do it. BC's Lions won the Grey Cup in 2011. You were alive then. Yeah, there you go. Canadian Football League, eh? But no, it's Macy's Day Parade, cooking, and then just chilling out the rest of the day and eating and having a good time. So good times, really good times. Skywalker Vader, a good Canadian friend from Canada, representative the Skewers, says back in the day for Thanksgiving Football USA, the NFL asking to play on Thanksgiving, and the Cowboys and the Lions are only two teams that stepped up. And that could be the thing too. Yeah. Same thing here, right, Rock? I just didn't know that specifically. But yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know the specifics, but all I know is that that's just a tradition, a holiday tradition. Lions and the Cowboys, and I think the Cowboys are playing the Raiders. That'll be a decent game, although the Raiders are kind of having a rough time of it. What else? Yeah, the Lions in the 90s were pretty damn good. They had some really good teams. I mean, just watching Barry Sanders was worth it. That guy was unbelievable. I actually met Barry Sanders once. That was cool. Briefly, but I did get a chance to meet him.
Bernie Sanders? What'd you say?
I met Barry Sanders once, briefly.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, thing? Nice
I haven't seen you in a couple days.
I know, nice calm day. Finished strong in GAC, 11-1. People are like, Ranger, I mean, how do you do GAC without Thane? I'm like, have you watched some of these GACs? I've done whole GACs without Thane because he wasn't available. And I don't know if you knew this, before Thane came along, I had many undefeated seasons and stuff. I mean, we just like to do stuff and have fun, so it's better.
We like to Pinky and the Brain it.
Yeah. I'm the Brain and he's Pinky. The same thing we do every day thing. Try to take over GAC. It's Ranger and the Thane. It's Ranger and the Thane. One
Uh,
is a genius, the other is insane.
like to be honest, like recently, because of the way we built your roster, like you've been uh you've been overmatched in a lot of these matches, man. Like even if they have like good lifetime score, like your roster is just a little too well rounded for some people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they usually go in with more GLs than me, but that one guy, a couple of them, it was like 4 to 6, still won. So yeah.
Yeah. That
So
comes to show you don't have odds to back up your roster.
hey, listen, and I've already made my choice, man. I'm trying to get Star Killer. I'm been putting the PayPal and I've raised $70 so far, Thane. Only 11:30 to go, and so we're gonna try for Star Killer. I think before we go do Mon Mothman stuff, I'd like to uh, get Star Killer if I can. We're gonna try for it, Thane. Well, it's a big ask, but I'll just keep begging and pleading to raise the funds and go for it. Do the best I
Yeah,
can.
man, I'm excited. I mean, I've been talking about it for months, saying how I want a GL Star Killer, which I still want that GL Star Killer, but I'm glad we're at least a step closer to that dream, potentially becoming a reality. So it's some good times, man. Good times. I have a bonus from work coming in here soon, so I'll be using that to get my Star Killer.
Well, you're welcome. You owe me.
I do. So yeah, gotta see how I can help on the Ranger help get the Star Killer Foundation.
That's right. We need all the help we can get. We should do a commercial. Have you ever seen a sad Ranger without hookers and blow? Think about what he'll be like without Star Killer. But you can make a difference. Just 33 cents a day. Less than the price of a cup of coffee. You can help Ranger get to Star Killer. You see me going happy like... Does my guild have Hans Gruber? I don't think so. That's not somebody I'm familiar with. Let me go look. How did the bigger guilds...
Does it feel like,
Go ahead.
no, sorry.
Okay. How did the bigger guilds 300 plus prioritize TW and TB? Most have all the tunes. I mean, do we have Hans Gruber in here? I don't think we do. No, I don't see. No, that's not us. Oh, we do have a Hans Gruber. I'll be damned. I don't know. This roster keeps changing. Why didn't I know that? Yeah, he is in my guild. Hans Gruber. I do have the Hans Gruber in the guild der Rock. I'm so out of it. And Scour Curvator deleted his message on your guild message. Oh shit! God damn it. We do have Hans Gruber. I'm some... Christ, he's probably going to see this like, Ranger, you suck. How do you not know my name? Like, dude, I suck at names, man. I am horrible with names. Like, you can go through history and like, dates and all. When it comes to history and dates and names and stuff like that, I'm phenomenal. Even with made up history, like you can talk about anime and I'm like on it. It comes to names and remembering like names now, I am horrible at it. I don't know what that block is, I mean, it's like I can do advanced calculus, but I can't remember people's goddamn names. It's horrible, dude. Unless I know you for a long time. It's so weird how my brain works, man.
I know, it was like that one day I asked you, I was like, hey, who made your art? And you're like, Sword of the Jedi.
That's...
I was like, no, I don't think so.
I don't think that was the right name for Silver Bolt's going, oh, really? Hold my beer, butthole. Psycho Jump says hello there and here. What I miss? Make Tico great again? Nah, we're just bullshitting.
Oh yeah, they released the Omicrons for Tico and Phasma.
Did they? Is that released?
Yeah.
Has that been updated though?
Well, they released a forum post on them.
Right, but I don't think they've actually upgraded them yet for...
No, like it's not like live in game.
No, yeah, just the thing.
Yeah, they released them so that people will buy the pack.
That could be the thing, Doc Raj. I have suffered some head trauma in my day, so that could be the thing. It's just weird, like, it's like, during the Battle of the Bulge in 1944 with the Germans and blah, 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 blah. It's like, What's your friend's name? Them. Someone's going to try to throw him off the Nakatomi building for Christmas. Oh no! Tumblr says I had trouble. My stream was stuck on the waiting screen. I was here all day, but not. Oh no, Tumblr. Oh no. 1A. 1A. But yes, we're going for Starkiller. Vader's coming along nicely there, Thane. I'm slowly unlocking him. We'll take him up immediately and get him squared away. So we'll have Lord Vader soon. And then we'll work on the tanks. But yeah, all in on.
The only one you really need is Royal Guard.
Yeah, but I want to get that triple tank formation, man. I really want that.
This is what you can do. So you can do Royal Guard and Storm, and then you can just shove a crew in there.
I guess I could, yeah, until I eventually get Shore Trooper up, and I've been wanting to work on Shore anyway. So I just know how good that. I just know how ridiculous that team was in the Speed GAC. Christ in heaven, the thing is a nightmare to deal with.
The thing I'm doing right now for defense for this next round of 5v5, I'm sticking with 4 tanks.
Yeah. Wolfman163 says, afternoon Ranger, happy up Ray. Hey, what's going on, Wolfman? You seen it in the wolf sheet. Thane probably have seen the Nakatomi building since he lives in LA. Probably jumped off it before he is immortal. Psycho says, if you can't remember a head injury, did it really happen? Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
that's a good point. It's like, if a bear shits in the forest, does it smell? Well, I'm going to say yes. Just through experience, They're saying you're the action hero, John McClane, their thing. Have a merry frickin' Christmas. Ba-do-do-do-do-do.
Christmas? We haven't even got through Thanksgiving.
It's all one holiday for me, buddy. Feasting and eating and doing Christmas decorations. I'm in the mood. I am in the mood.
It's also for, CG does it the opposite, right? They start early and they go long, right? They go until the end of January.
Yeah. Don't forget, too, guys, that there is double drops going on right now in light side battles. So if you're needing stuff, by all means, go get them light side.
Bad batch. Get yourself some bad batch.
Get yourself some bad batch. Get yourself some gear. It's the time to do it. Of course, 2 times 0 is still 0, but then again, it's still there. So it's better than what it is. So I dig it. Yeah, Vader. I think that's a plan. If I can get Starkiller Vader with those characters, hell, I mean, maybe round out some of those teams, man. You know what I'm saying? Once we get all the stuff, we'll have to look at that thing and see like what these characters, when they come in, do for each of these teams. It's like, prepared. Do we want that? Rayrock says, I need a lot of car techs. I'm with you there, Home Slice. I'm just doing dark side car techs at the moment because I need of course, I'm working on Vader, so I'm not too bothered that I'm not getting light side drops. I'll make up for it when I do dark side drops. I mean, I'm still doing light side battles, but it's like, I need the tickets, so I can't really, it'd be nice to get tire techs, but I'm okay with tire techs. I'm okay. I had enough for a Vader, and that's all that matters. I'm just trying to build up my inventory of stuff. Wolfman says, how much apple juice did you need to finish Rams modding the other night? Wolfman, it was a plethora of apple juice. I think between me and Mort both.
Oh, you did it modding?
Yeah, we did that Monday. Yeah, if you guys didn't see Monday, I did Rambam's roster remodding. I figured you were working, man. Mondays are usually pretty rough for you. So, so yee. That was a chore and a half, but it was worth it. And also, I've done a lot of those. I've done buttloads of them. I've done a lot of free ones. Usually in the past, I charged some money for those, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just do these. I did it for Ed, didn't charge him anything. I did it for Ram, didn't charge anything. I've done that before, so Merry Christmas to Ram.
You know who I'm going to re-mod this weekend? Kate.
Oh, that'd be nice. There you go.
Yeah, she messaged me the other day and she was like, hey, when do you have time to look over mods again? Because we haven't done it in a couple of months, and she's been diligent about slicing and dicing and all that stuff.
Nice, yeah, that'd be cool. Elmo says, I love wearing my Yippee-Ki-Yay Mo Frecky shirt during Christmas, and so many don't get it. Oh, I would get it. I'd get it. Mr. Bone says the Nakatomi building equals Fox Plaza in Century City. Well, there you go. Wolfman says it was brutal seeing offensive mods on fives. Yeah, let's not relive it. I don't need to
Wait, what?
rehash. Yeah, there was some decent stuff there thing that he had the right idea on, and there was like it made total sense when I fixed JTR and I fixed a lot of his teams, but I went in there with the 501st. I'm like, oh no, why is there offense on fives with no health and protection? What are you doing, man? Oh God. I had a few little moments.
I even want to know how he got a gas modded.
It was okay. It just needed more, right? So he had the right idea for gas. He just needed a little bit more, so we put some good stuff on him. Some of his characters, like Luke and some Jedi Knight Luke and a couple others, were modded well, right? I had no problems with the modding that he did on some of them. Some I'm like, no.
I remember his Kylo was pathetic, right? I saw him stream one time, and I said like how do you have Kylo modded? And I think he had him like at 350 with his speed, and I was like, that's way too slow. If you have a fast Kylo, I was like, you might as well just go offense at this point.
Well, I did. I changed his Luke. I changed his Kylo. His C was fine actually. His Ray was fine. We fixed SLKR. I just went through all the teams the best I could. Now, there's a lot of mods that he has to slice. He's not slicing enough, for one. He had so many slicing materials, dude. It was gross. It was so gross how much slicing materials he had. He just had not been slicing. And it drove me up the wall. Because I'm like, he had like, the 60 to... the 60 mods, right? The first, the whatever those are called, right? He had like almost 300 of those things, dude.
What?
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, he isn't farming mods either, says Wolfman. Yeah, he wasn't farming mods. So I got him on a path of what he needs to farm every day and work on every day, and what he needs to be slicing. So we'll see if he goes the path of Ed and follows my advice and does very, very, very well in GAC, or if he goes down the road of Remon and continues to get his ass kicked. Lee says, let's combine 3v3 and 5v5 into one GAC. My one vote, yes. Community, 10 million, no. Damn it. Yeah, that's the way that works, Lee.
I was talking to, I wasn't talking to, I was on, what's his name? Mr. Gigabachi's stream, and he mentioned that he would want the season go longer. So something we talked about was, what if we had, the same bracket, same matchmaking to go longer, and we said, how about if we go 3 months with 5v5 and 3 months of 3v3 and alternate that way?
I'm fine with that too. That's actually good. Jig's always got good ideas. I mean, Jig's for the poofy hair he has, the guy's on it like a blue bonnet, man. He knows his shit, and he makes good suggestions. Hawthorne says go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I really hope he's one of the guys that gets picked for the next season.
There's only 8 or 5 or whatever get picked, and I hope he is. I mean, I might be happy for any of the other content creators. And I don't care who it is. It could be Arnold, whoever they pick, I mean, that's out of our scope. We have nothing to say about it. I'd love to see Arnold get into it. And I'd love to see like Calvin, Mort, those guys that are lower GP that are just so dominant in GAC that never lose. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'd love to see that, like something like that happen, but we'll see. Hawthorne says there's an argument for offense on 5 since he passes those stats on sacrifice. I've seen quite a few do it. That's true. That's not what Rambam was doing, Hawthorne. So let's just be real. Okay. He just threw mods on, and he even admitted he did. So you make a good point. That's not what Rambam was doing. There was a lot of modding like that. I mean, oh boy, there was some really brutal modding that day.
How long did it go?
About 3 hours. It wasn't that bad because I only had a limited amount of mods. We sliced a bunch up, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought long it took me to do Keats and Llamas originally 3 hours.
It's usually when you get involved, you see what's in the inventory, you go through and then, see what they have for slicing, and then kind of get a sense of like, what are your priorities? I start with GLs and like Gas and Luke, and then start working my way down. And I'm mainly looking for speed characters first, and then trying to get them like, I couldn't get to the speeds that I wanted, but like Piet and these other ones, they have the mods on them that if he slices those mods, he'll be at the level if he hits any speed on any of those mods to where he needs to be like 330, like on Piet, right? So I did a lot of modding like that where it's like, yeah, these aren't where I want you to be, but if you slice them, you should get some speed out of them and they'll put you where you need to be, right? So well, for instance, if you have offense with Pinky, even better. But he was squishing and went from a remod to roast. I looked at those mods and Ram Bam knew as soon as I looked. I was like, you son of a bitch. Like, you turkey. There's quite a few like that. And the reason his Ray and BB-8 and team doesn't work is because he doesn't mod them correctly. I mean, of course, if the team's not modded correctly, it's going to get smoked. So you have to mod them and make sure that the mods are where they're supposed to be in the type of mods you need, and then the team works, and then you can enjoy using that team. But if you put poo-poo on these things, you get poo-poo results. It's your own fault.
Did you fix his Bosk?
Yeah. I mean, he's at 320 speed, I believe. So again, with some slicing that could be done. So
yeah, a little slow.
Affinity should do speed GAC. I agree, but Affinity has no interest in this game anymore whatsoever. So, Finn's moved on. So, it's just not going to happen. I'd love to see it too, the Wolf, but yeah. Wolfman says, I felt so bad for you that night, but man, it was entertaining. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, brother. We've done quite a few of those in the past. Ed, we did Ed's. I've done quite a few, bro. I've done quite a few. The big ones that stuck out though is Remon. Remon was just the nightmare of nightmare mods. I can't explain to you guys just how awful that was. Thing can tell you it was god awful. That was like a 6-hour stream. It was horrible. I mean, Ram Bam was heaven, as I said, compared to Remod. Remod had 1 dot and 2 dot mods and had slice and all the stuff. I spent just it took me an hour and a half to clean his inventory and then go through and slice everything because he had hoarded all his slice material. So I went through and did all that just to see what I had and to make space so I could move mods. He had 1, 2 dot, and 3 and 4 dot mods. It was ridiculous. I had to slowly just take turns where I'd pull some mods, the inventory would get full. I'd have to sell a bunch, then go back in, do it again over and over. I had to go through his entire roster and remove all those mods so I can make room for all these other 5 and dot mods that he had. They hadn't done a damn thing with. Slice them, then start from scratch to remod it. Then what does the little butthole do? Goes right back to moving mods and taking mods off and not putting them back on. He didn't do any slicing. He started putting 2 and 3, 4 dot mods on again. I was like, oh my God. And then he's like, I need you to fix my account again. I'm like, not a chance in hell, man. It's one thing if you've kept up with it and you just need some help. It's another thing when you trashed my work. So no. Ray Rock Infinity, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow. Infinity has broken our heart, says Ray Rock. I don't know about that. Finn just, Finn's in a different place. He just doesn't like the game. He's not interested in the game anymore. He does lots of games and and stuff, but he's not even remotely interested in SWGOH anymore. So it is what it is, and you got to respect it. A lot of people move on from games. It's just what happens, So it is what it is, folks. I wish.
Hey, grab the hot box.
All right, brother. Be safe, brother.
All right, I'll catch you.
All right, brother. All right.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Wolfman says, yeah, after someone helps you that much, then you just say it kind of effed up. Yeah. It's just like, and I understand Remon had a lot going on in his life. So and I'm joking a little bit, but, give him a little bit of a hard time. But yeah, I mean, it was like, God dang, man, it's for reals. But then if you look at someone like Ed just jumped in off both feet planted, and he's done so much better since I remodded his account. And I've done that for quite a few people where I've remodded their accounts and they just dominate, Even when I do like mini Ross reviews or I do, Ross reviews when I'm doing stuff when we do our normal Ross reviews on the channel, right? It helps a lot, giving people direction, looking at their mods, giving them some suggestions on some of their teams and stuff. I do it all the time, guys. I mean, I get messages in Discord all the time. Where do you think this mod should go? This is what I've got. What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. And I take the time. As I said, I may not always respond right away, but I do respond and I let you know. I mean, it's just my opinion. It's my experience through the game. I think I have somewhat knowledge on the game because my record speaks for itself. But, you know, I kind of have an inkling of, you know, what to do. I may be dumb, but I'm dumb. But yeah, it's not rocket science, some of this stuff. There's different ways you can go about doing it. Depends on what you want to do. Prime examples like Maul. I just am, and it's worked out beautifully in threes, and it will work out beautifully in fives. Maul with the Mandalorians, fast, super fast Maul with super fast armor has been giving people freaking fits. I've had a lot of holds with that team. One, it's a newer team. Two, and the only time it got beat is like someone used like a GL on it, or like a crazy good team. Like you're like, okay, you waste that team on Maul, cool, fine with me. And then I get hold somewhere else. So it's, but other people are like, no, I want to go offense and stuff. Totally cool. If you want to go offense with Maul and stuff, and you're going to put him on Vader, I'm not using mine with Vader. Cool. I totally get it. Works for me. I'm happy to see it. But there's certain reasons why we do what we do with these mods. So yeah, Ray Rock says I have to thank you, Ranger, for rank 33 finishing Division 3 because of all your mod advice and Mr. Jigs. Absolutely, man. That's what we do. What else in 3 I like? It's like now that he's got a woman and having other enjoyment, he's not want to play games. Maybe after he's married for a while. Nah, I don't think that's at all because he's still playing games. He does Don't Starve. He does Marble Mondays. He does other stuff. He's doing D&D. He's just not interested in SWGOH. So it's not like he's not playing other games. He is. He does, games on Sunday. He plays GTO and, I'm sorry, GTA. So he plays other games religiously. He's still doing State of Survival. He does that stream on Thursday. So he's playing those games and talks about those games and stuff. SWGOH just burned him in a way where he just didn't find it fun anymore and didn't want to do it. Well, Mrs. Yeah, I think I'm going to be reminding all 3 counts tonight with Eldor and Trevor. Oh, nice. Very cool. And I always tell people too, if you're not sure about your modding, and you need just a guide, just go to my GG account. It gives you an idea of like what I'm thinking, what I'm doing with my mods, right? Especially on the bigger tunes, right? It gives you an idea of like, and then if you want to ask questions, feel free to hit me in Discord. But it gives you an idea of like, how we're modding these characters and tunes, right? It's not hard. I mean, I've got defense and offense sets on gas. You can see the protection I've got on, and then you see the offense set with his damage. This is right where I want him to be. He's phenomenal. Our gas is really good. I don't even have a speed arrow on him. I've got protection. I want that protection on him. Every character there's method to the madness, right? Why we have them at the certain level that we do, why we have the mod sets that we have on there. A lot of my GLs do not the only one that has a speed set is Kenobi, just because of the way he plays. Ray offense, Kylo offense, Luke tons of health protection. I need to remod Luke though. That's what I wanted to look at here because we need to go protection. Let's look at health sets on everybody because I need to get some protection going on this dude. All right, let's look at what we got. That's potency. That's health. That's tenacity. That's protection, but I don't want to pull that. Health, offense, protection. Because I like the health that's on Luke, but the protection's just not. It's too low. Chewie's tenacity, Gray's health, your offense. Okay. 10 less speed. What's your speed at? Be a little bit slower. I mean, he works. He plays. Okay, protection there. Protection there. With protection. Offense. Okay. What's the arrow? Protection. So I think if I can get a protection cross. Get his protection up a little bit more. We'll drop a little bit of health, a little bit of speed. I'm thinking about doing that. All right, Tom Love, man with the best fro in the business. Has got to run. Love you. Bye. Love you too, buddy. Be safe. We'll start wrapping up here soon, too. I'm just trying to look at what I can do with old Lukey Dookie here. Actually, I could switch these. He'll lose 7 speed, but he'll get more protection by leaps and bounds. And I wouldn't mind having Kenobi with a little bit more health. Lee says, with Royal Guard Zeta, do you think he's now the best Empire tank? He's really good. It's hard to argue. It's really hard to argue. Do I make this switch? Let me just assign it and see what it says. So a little bit less health, but more protection. He goes down speed, goes a higher tenacity. I'm worried about his damage. His special damage is still, it goes way up. Shit. That's a really good... Wow, that could be sliced too. I'm going to do this because that SMOD can be sliced. And we can even get more protection and speed and tenacity. Yeah, I like this. There was something I wanted to look at. I wanted to at least get him a little bit more protection. All right, yeah, I like that. I like that switch. Where are you, Kenobi? Kenobi! We'll put that mod on you. Filter by health. Okay, there it is. Assign that. There we go. That's a little bit better for Kenobi too. He needs more health than he does protection. For JML, I have 260k health, 518 speed. Should I go skip protection? Yeah, you want more protection, because it keeps its taunt up a little bit more, and the way the stats work. Anything over 100k, you're good. If you have over 100k, I wouldn't really change anything, Dalton. If you got like 120,000 or something protection with that kind of health, then shit, I wouldn't change a thing. That's absolutely gross. Okay, so we got that squared. I wanted to make that change just to get him a little bit more, with the protection going on. The other ones have really good protection secondaries and stuff. This is protection. I mean, you can't beat it. That one's really good. It doesn't have protection though. But it's still... Let's see what I got here. See if we can even do better. What do you got, Yoda? It is protection percentage. It's a little bit more speed. Might switch there. Offense with... Oh my god, yeah, we're switching. This one's going on you, buddy. Yeah, that's much better. And then we'll put that other one back on Rex and keep him in his 300. So that's really good. What's on the arrow? I gotta slice this one. Those protections can be really nice. I gotta take that one up. I'm actually gonna do that next. Get him even beefier. All right, let's go find Rex and then put that mod on him. .501st. Rexy Poo. There it is. Yeah, he's still fine. Yeah, I think before I go finish Cam, we need to go do the slicing on Luke. Because if we can get that arrow with some additional protection and health and stuff, that'll be nice. I need to do his arrow. And the cross, too. The cross has still got some protection on it, but the arrow's got that protection percentage and flat protection. That's both going to go up. Yeah, we need to slice this one. That's a priority. So I don't want to do it, but I got to waste one of these coming on Thursday tomorrow. So remind me, don't let me do anything besides this one. We got to get this one up. That hits any of that protection will be good. But we'll get there. So that puts him, yeah, a little bit better. Question for JML, I have, let me do that. Definitely why there needs to be a swap option for mods. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could just swap, but it's okay. I'd love to have it too. So yeah, he looks good. Like good damage, special, much better protection, health. Yeah, that's a lot better. We get some hits on protection that'll even bump him up even more. So I is digging it. That works good. Perfect. Me likey. Me likey. All right, go for about another 15 minutes. You guys have any other questions and stuff, feel free to pop in. If you want to donate to the... How's the Ranger Fund going? Well, I'm glad you mentioned it there, Wolf. I've raised still only $70 total since I started it. So I got some ways to go there, Wolf, man. There's the PayPal if anybody wants to toss a coin to your Ranger for the Star Killer Fund. Feel free. I want it bad, but I got to raise the funds for it. There's no way. I am starting to save my crystals for it because I'm going to use save as many crystals as I can to try to do as much of that as I can too. But that's a slow process. I get first in arena every day. So I've got about 900 crystals right there coming in every day, but it's still, and I had to use so many crystals I couldn't start hoarding because I'm doing Lord Vader. I had to waste some crystals and stuff on some of these characters to get this character squared away. So bought some packs, got this squared away. But yeah, getting Lord Vader was a priority, then getting the tanks, Royal Guard's a priority next after that. Can we take him up to 11? We can. Okay, we'll get him up eventually here. I just want to save everything for Lord Vader because I'm going to need every piece of gear to get my bloody hands on. Then we'll do Royal Guard. We definitely want Royal Guard as a part of that team. Psycho says, in-game needs a way to jump from gear straight to scavenger. Nah, I agree. I mean, those are all quality of life suggestions you guys are making that I agree with, so perfectly fine. They're all good suggestions, and this stuff that CG watches the streams, so if they hear all this stuff, I mean, other people bring all this stuff up to them all the time. So it's just a matter of when they can, if they're going to do it, then how long will it take them to actually implement it in the game. What was I in arena? I was only 9. Okay. Fleet. Let's do a fleet battle while we're just chilling here. Who can I attack? Prize Butthole. I love that name. Let me see here. Payouts. Who's coming up? Jar Jar Nation. Pariah. When's your payout, Pariah? Okay, you're 2 hours after me. Okay, so if I'm going to do the max jump, I go after you. But you're Collie Wally. I actually just want to attack that because it's the old Malevolence fleet with Imperial TIE Fighter. Well, Psycho, you can figure out how to scrap it. You just go there and look at it. You just have to take a little time and look at it. I do that all the time with my gear. Wolfman, I'm going to hate furnace pieces for First Order going to Gear 13. Oh, yeah, the furnaces were awful. But compared to what you had to go through for Lord Vader, what I just went through with all the Cartex and Bad Batch and all the gear, that takes the cake, man. I'll take the furnaces farm than I had compared to that nonsense. So bad. All right, we can attack Collie. I think he's not on the... Yeah, he's... I just want to attack this. This will be fun. You have to just do... executor versus executor, and then just rock and roll. But this is creamy. I like this. Let's get you out of there. We'll do this. Hit you up. Get you off, because that's just one less ship. Now, he'll get the summon ships, but yeah. That's fine. I love how I have tenacity and they still land that crap. All 4 firepower on there. Alright, got the payout. That's good. 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 Can we get the target lock? Yes. Good. Good, Anakin. Good. Just basic. I don't need to do anything else. Let's get them. Cool. Let's go after you, and then we can end this. Oh, God, they got the reinforcement in. There's that front sack. All right. Let's go for it here. That'll be a big hit if we get that. Nope. Oh, we got him. Dodge, but that's okay. I'll take that. Okay, let's cleanse that. Cleansy that. Let's drop in the bomb. Golly Wally is Golly Wally. Wolfman says not even close to Vader. I'm just finally pushing for first GL. I do have 1,400 crystals saved. Yeah, I mean, and it looks like you're going for Kyle, which makes sense, Wolf. I think we looked at your stuff. I don't remember. It was a crazy night. But no, it's still on target. I'm just telling you from experience what to expect. It's like, it's coming, baby. The pain's coming. It's coming. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy the amount of gear that and the relics were really. The Bad Batch itself with the Cartex is crazy, and the gear for them is crazy. Then The relics were absolutely just unbelievable. Like for that. No, I think that's a good play. I think that's a good play too. Well, we always talk about for rosters, do a GL, do another team. Do a GL, do another team. The reason my roster is so bloody effective is because I did that. We farmed all these other characters on top of, we did a GL, we did another team. We did a GL, we did another team, right? And what it's allowed me to do in working on those other teams is that I've got such a depth that, I'm going to go, and typically I've been out GL'd. Um, I'll be out GL'd by one or two, right? It doesn't matter to me because I'm like, okay, I'm still going to put two on defense. I'll keep two for offense. I've got counters. And then you still have to get through my teams that are really modded well, that are really in depth. And if you've gone, like a lot of people that I face, they're just all in on GLs. They haven't really worked on some of their other parts of the roster. And so they got all these relic characters, and then they face my squads, and it's usually my other squads that get holds. Ray does her thing in threes, but I mean, a lot of times you'll see me get holds with all kinds of crazy. I mean, we had Newt that had what 12 holds last round. I mean, just ridiculous. Oh yeah, first order love them some furnaces, man. Yeah, and that'll be good for you, Wolfman, getting gas. I think that's a smart play. Get SLKR, you can go get gas. And then you can think about, which next GL you want to go for if you want anything. And go get, I'd say if you got SLKR, go get JML. And you get Gen at Luke, the Rebels team's done. They give you some more teams and options. And then after you get that done, then you can go to another, team that you want to work on. Maybe Bounty Hunters or something. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Psycho says, just dumped 8K crystal hoard, going from 5 to 6 star executor. One more month of hoarding 10K crystals to 7 star. That's nice, Psycho. You only have 5 phase 4 left for gas. Yeah, that was the nightmare. Gas gives me PTSD. I still have PTSD from gas because I unlocked it day one when it first came out. Thank you, Dami P. He says, deploy the likes. Yes, indeed. Please hit the like button. And if you'd like to donate to the Ranger J, really, really want Star Killer Fund, feel free. The PayPal's been linked many, many times. Merry Christmas to me if that happens. But no, it took me 19 hours of streaming to get gas. That was an absolutely ridiculous 2 days of streaming. That was one of the most brutal streams I've done. I've had some brutal ones. The Chewy event was brutal. Thrawn event was brutal, but nothing takes the cake that goddamn gas was. Holy shit. No, it'll change in a good way, Wolfman. If you got a good roster, you getting a GL just makes it better. But what SLK will allow you to do is get more rewards from the raids and all that other stuff. I mean, that's going to be it's going to help you tremendously. It's going to expedite your farming as well, which is really nice. But yeah, good God. Just thinking about it, it's like, oh my God, sweet Jesus and baby Jesus. Thinking about the gas vent, just Christ. Yeah, but as long as your roster equals what you're working on there, like with modding and everything, Psycho didn't I keep climbing up in GP, but I still keep kicking the crud out of folks. The only reason I didn't go undefeated last GAC, or I don't go undefeated, is because we always have that one round because I'm doing the same stuff over and over. And we get a good opponent that's interesting that we were like, let's try some stuff. And so we'll drink and we'll have fun. And if I win, great. If I don't on that round, that match, I'm just like, okay, I didn't win. I just don't care because I had nothing else to prove in GAC. I just have nothing else to prove in GAC. I've gotten the shirt many times. I'm almost 1.1 million lifetime score, so I mean, I don't have to, prove anything. You look at my stats and they speak for themselves. So there's always that one match. I mean, I try to win for you guys, but also when I'm doing GC, it's like, let's get the counters and ingratiate into your guys' minds on why we're using stuff, how we have the thing set up so you guys can get ideas for your teams and see how they play out. And then when we try certain things, if it doesn't work, it just didn't work. I want to win, but it's not like the end of the world. So yeah, so we'll get Lord Vader done here in the next couple of days. We'll start his big event. I mean, I just have the smaller ones. We got the big ones knocked out. We're over halfway to unlocking him. So I'll use crystals tonight, and I'll get some more of the crystals, and I'll work on it this week with you guys. You'll see him slowly unlocking, and then we'll start doing the big events. Because I'm gonna take him right up to Relic 8, and then have some fun with that. I'm still debating if he's gonna be my first Relic 9. I'm still on the fence about who I want to Relic 9 first. That's the big question I have right now. The arena with 9, but who's at 5? Zizzy is. Alright, let's go attack. We can attack Zizzy. I'll do this. If there's anything else you guys want to ask, feel free. If not, we'll do this battle. Look for last questions. I'll do my energy runs, and then we'll get out of here. Because I still got the Wednesday night stream. Remember, guys, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern for the VIPs and the VIP channel. You guys know the deal. And then 8 o'clock tonight, we will have the longest running live stream in the community. 5+ years we've been doing it. So pretty insane. So we'll have the Wednesday night stream, and then tomorrow we'll have the lunch stream. We'll do more. We should get the lore stream in, and then we will get the GAC center in, which I need to work on my reports today, which I'm going to do here in a little bit. I've got that to do. I've got some testing I want to get done. So, yee. Yes, I know everything that's coming, guys. Don't ask me. Someone asks, like, come on, you can tell me. Like, no, I'm not going to tell you. I will never break. It's not the NDA, but even if I wasn't under an NDA, that's just a trust thing with me in CG, right? And the cool thing is I'm involved with everything and getting to talk to these guys and talk to them about these teams and stuff. So, and characters and stuff, my input. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to listen, but I mean, I do have a voice that I can be a voice for you guys. So I'm just not going to break that trust with them, even if I wasn't under NDA. Will Loki be on tonight? Been missing him in his input lately. Hopefully. I mean, he's been really busy with work and stuff. I mean, real life, he's been doing a lot of travel for work and things. He's a real busy guy, so when Loki can make it on, trust me, Loki will be on. When Loki can't be on, he will not be on. Good Lord, that was a thick ass Shroka. Oh, you fool. You protected Snippets. You fool. I don't know if he is or not. I know he's on a little bit of a trip. I don't know what Loki's been doing. I mean, I don't get a day-to-day report from him, so. Kill the gas, kill the gas, kill the gas, kill the gas, kill him. Now kill the Snaps. Slayer, murder. Hit her. Hit her hard. Hit her hard. Get her. Smoke her. Smite her. Oh god, you smited her. She is dead. She is double dead. Big hit. Bye-bye. Yay, we did it, guys. We did a great job. Did it. Inbox should be, yep, get those. That's fine. Let me go spend my Trina. Okay. Done and done. We only got 5? God bless America. Well, I'm not going as hard on these as I was previously when I was trying to get all those characters relic. Oh my god, it was horrible. Okie dokie, got that done. We've already done the other ones, so yee. All right, last call for questions. Last call for donations. Last call for everything. Closing time. Time to get the alcohols and stuff that Ranger likes to get his hands on. Yee. Any of these? Chewy. Chewy. So I'm kind of saving that get stuff at the moment just because I need to see what I need for gear. Or still doing gear. I mean, the changes to the daily rewards and the challenges for gear has been unbelievably good. Man, that's something. I yelled at CG and I dropped F bombs on them about Conquest, and that's separate. Like I can compartmentalize that's Conquest over there, but everything else CG's doing, the gear, everything else, they got some work to do with TW, I admit, and they got to get that matchmaking fixed. But that's something that they're proactively working on. The new character announcements, I'm super hyped, man. I'm hyped for what's going on with the game right now. Some dope shit going on. Conquest is a disaster, but everything else is. I'm having a lot of fun with this other stuff, and I'm excited about the other characters and things. So we can just get Conquest the way we want it. I think we'll be okay. I'm just thinking of a couple of weeks here, we can start doing Conquest again. I'm like, Christ in heaven, I have to do that again. Lee says, great stream, Ranger. I'll try to be on for the next roster review. Listen, guys, I do many roster reviews. If you guys really need a roster review, I mean, feel free at any time to, hit me up when I'm streaming. Sometimes you need some goddamn help. So I'm always available. So, tomorrow if we're doing live stream, you need some help, Lee, let me know. I'll get you squared away, brother. The least I can do. You started the Ranger J 1999 Star Killer Fun. I can at least do that for you. Not now, because I'm getting ready to get the hell out. But yes, definitely will help you anytime, buddy. All right, with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and everybody here, thank you for joining us here at RSG. I'll be on tonight. So everyone have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Love you guys. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. If you'd like to donate, feel free. And I'll see the VIPs at 7. And I'll see everybody else at 8 p.m. tonight where we break down all the news from Star Wars Galaxy Heroes over the past week. Love you. Peace out.